Hey Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel, welcome back. Thank you beautiful Saggy for all of the love and the comments and the likes and subscribing, all of it. You are amazing. Thank you for your beautiful response to my last video updating everyone about what was going on with me. We're not going to get into that today. Today I am back to channeling messages from Spirit. I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you so much. I love you so much. And as always, I will respond. I've read every single one of them. Oh, I missed you too. And I'm so excited to get back. Okay, so Sag, today is, it's March 31st, if I could remember what day it is. The days have gone by very fast for me. Just a reminder, it is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so it's not going to resonate with everyone out there. Please keep that in mind. If you are interested in a personal reading, that information is down below. As always, give me a little extra time now because my scheduling is going to be a little off. I do have a lot of appointments and stuff that I got to get to, but obviously I would love to connect with you if there's something you're wanting to go a little bit deeper on, of course, right? Okay, I think that is about it. So we have the full moon in Libra. That's going to be on April 1st. So just around the corner. I bit my cheek the other day, so my mouth is a little kind of swollen, so please ignore that. Anyways, so we have that full moon in Libra. I have to be honest, what was coming through in my meditation, off camera, prepping the decks, this probably will not be for everyone, at least I would hope not, but there is definitely a feeling of needing harmony in your life. It really felt to me that there is something you're contemplating. It felt like leaving someone or something. Maybe not quite sure how to do that yet. Maybe not quite sure if that's the right decision moving forward, but everything kind of felt like that. Even my guides were giving me that energy, right? When I asked to go a little bit deeper, they showed me the Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups, if you're not aware, that is water. And these are our emotions, how we're feeling. Eight of Cups is, though, typically leaving something behind to move forward, right? So let's see. We're going to get into your reading as always. Thank you so much for being here, taking the time to be here as well, Saggy. Okay, let's get going. I am so excited. All right, we're going to open up with a wisdom oracle. So as always, I'm going to look at the bottom. I have prepped the decks. I'm not quite sure where they're going to guide me to go after this, but definitely a wisdom oracle. So let's start there. See what's on the bottom. Beautiful card on the bottom, Sag. We have the Peace card. I love this being on the bottom. It is 23. That is a 5. Fives, for me, represent change. So some kind of change coming in here. But the change would be very positive. It would be bringing peace. It would be bringing harmony. If you think about Libra being a cardinal air sign, you know, Libra is the scales in the tarot, right? The Justice card. It is about things that have been out of whack, getting back into balance. You know, Libras don't really like things off kilter. I mean, I guess that would be probably a lot of us are like that as well. But you get the gist, right? Like scales being completely tipsy-turvy, you know, not... kind of could be like someone treating you really bad for a very, very long time. And all of a sudden something happens where the scales change. That kind of energy, right? I'm just going to move my mouse out of here. Okay, so we have the Peace card. And what I do love on this, whether you celebrate Easter or any of that, that is around the corner. This does kind of give me a little bit of an Easter vibe. Obviously, it has an egg on it. Eggs for me also represent that new life, right? What is inside that egg that once it cracks open, it is the beginning of something new. We also have that dove above it, right? So, and it is carrying an olive branch. Again, maybe someone's going to apologize to you. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but it feels like being on the bottom of the deck that peace is coming towards you for sure. We have By the Book next, and that is number 11. So whenever I see 11s, it is a sign, you know, maybe it isn't for you, but it is for me. It is a spiritual sign that your angels are really with you. They're trying to give you help. They're trying to assist you. They're trying to let you know that they are with you. You might find a feather, a coin, all of that kind of thing. And I think my only thing would be when you see 11s is just to pay a little extra attention. Even ask them for help if you're needing some help. They often need our permission to step in, right? By the book is about doing things exactly that way. By the book, don't cut corners. If you are leaving someone or something, don't just leave. Do things the procedural way, the way that is, where no one can come back to you about it. Again, it's just following protocol is what I want to say. Following that protocol. And, elephants are very intelligent. So this is representing also using that beautiful brain of yours and using the logical side of you to do that, right? Even if things are heightened. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm feeling like emotions are heightened. They're guiding me to go more, so we will. We have the Y card next, okay? And now that's number 31, so it is a 4. 4s are about foundation for me. Solid foundation, something that you can rely on. The question why, though, feels to me like it is not stable. Something in your life is not stable here. Again, I keep getting this relationship pull. It does kind of feel a little bit more on the romantic side, but obviously it doesn't have to be in a general reading. But yeah, definitely there's something that you've really been asking. Why? Why is this happening? Why isn't this working out? Why is this happening again? Whatever it is. But do you see the angel wings coming out of the box or out of the book? Again, there is a strong presence in your reading today, Saggy, that does feel like angels are around you, or whatever you believe in, right? Whatever it is that you believe in. We have the here and now next, okay? And that, again, is number 32. So it is a 5, once again. And this is about being in the moment, right? Being right here, right now, in the present moment. It's strange, though, they're attaching past to this card for me. Okay. I think for a while you've been trying to be in the present moment. Trying not to get in your head about the future, trying not to get too stuck in the past. But again, they're attaching, it's weird, it's feeling like the past to me with this card. Okay, that's the only way I can kind of put it. It feels to me like this is worn out. Like this has gotten to be too much. Hard to be in the present moment at this time. I just want to continue. I feel a little bit drawn to look to see 2 more cards. We have the happy, okay. So again, this is a beautiful card, 26. It's an 8. 8 is about your power, right? All your abilities. And this does represent that you were very, very happy. I don't know. See, again, I'm talking kind of like in the past presence. It's really strange. But I feel like something has shifted. Okay, we're going to put this back. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I'm going to quickly blow my nose. Excuse me. All right. It's a strange feeling. All right. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius. For those that this is their reading, will not be for everyone. What is the message you have? What is the message for Sagittarius, please? What is the guidance? Okay, that's way too many. I'm not even going to look at them. I'm just going to put it right back. Breathe is on the bottom. Okay. So again, this is a card. It's the lotus flower as well. So, the lotus flower comes up through the dirt, right? But when it reaches the top, I feel like my camera might be a little weird. Sorry, guys, if it is. I'll try and work on that in the next couple of days. But, it comes through all the mud and the dirt, but when it pops out, it's beautiful and it's clean. Again, another kind of indication that whatever this might be for you, if it is your reading, you are in that process of getting there. You're in that process of being that lotus flower. Remembering to breathe, and that, again, that this too shall pass. Yeah, okay, and again, they're giving me that whole, okay, everyone says this, redirection, if you believe in God or whatever, is God's, or rejection is God's redirection. It's kind of like that flavor coming through here. Very interesting. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What is the message? Can we have, less cards? Thank you very much. Yeah, change in the wind. Okay, there it is. There is the change that's coming in. It's number 12, so it is a 3. Threes are your power, Sag. Again, I want to say your power, but it is that powerhouse number. Body, mind, and soul is changing here. And this card is indicating that whatever is coming in, it really is going to change everything for you. You can see the leaves blowing here. There is this gust, very strong wind changing like everything, even like the zebra, right? If you look, it almost looks like the zebra print is almost about to start to come off. It's not, but it almost looks like it is. So change in the wind is in store. Bottom of the deck, we have the flexible card. Oh, very interesting. This is number 19, so it is a 10. 1 plus 9 is 10, which is magician, can be the Wheel of Fortune. This is your job right now, my love. This is about staying flexible. Trying not to get too rigid. Being like that tree, not to be repetitive, but being that branch. When the wind blows, don't get so rigid that you're going to break. Try and bend with the wind. It's going to take you where you need to go. So remaining as flexible as possible. And underneath the flexible card is the loyal heart. See, this is what I was feeling. I'm getting almost like a little weird kind of goosebump feeling right now. It does feel like at one time, whoever the other person involved here, it could be more than one, but they're honing in more on one. At one time, it felt like they were very loyal. It felt like they were the other half. Again, even how these two owls are united in their love, in their loyalty towards one another. Ironically, we have the orphaned card underneath, right? And this is about being left. Again, someone could be walking away, it could be you, but it also can be the emotional side of feeling as if you're orphaned. Being with someone, but feeling alone. Being in some kind of relationship, but feeling like it's one-sided. You give everything, you receive nothing. That feeling. And because it's under the loyal heart, it feels connected again. And then underneath that, we had by the book. So, repetitive cards showing up. Okay, let's get into the tarot and let's see. Okay. Where should we go? I'm going to start with my Light Series deck today. Yes. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. We have the Two of Wands, okay? So that's on the bottom. So that's your energy, Aries and Leo. Two of Wands, Sag. This is the energy of decision time. A decision needing to be made. You haven't made it yet, but you're definitely contemplating it. In this deck, it is... Oh, wow. It is, if you look at it, the World is right by my fingers. And the World is the last major arcana in the tarot, right? Representing the ending of a cycle. Again, I have a strong feeling coming through that this is what a lot of you are contemplating if this is your reading. Again, it might be leaving a job. It might be leaving a relationship. It might be leaving a place you live. I don't know. They're connecting it more to a person. And again, that might just be specifically for a few of you. But the World showing up here, it feels like you're contemplating, do I end this or do I not? We then have the Eight of Cups. I spoke of that. This card showed up in one of the decks anyways, off camera. There it is, the Eight of Cups, walking away, leaving it behind, moving on towards the Sun over here, right? Sun is awakening, enlightenment, a brand new start, freedom, joy, happiness. Deciding to leave this where it needs to be so that you're making room for what is meant for you now. Followed by the Justice card. Wow, okay, so Libra's card is showing up here. There are the scales. Needing the balance, needing the harmony. Maybe even needing the truth. It is the swords of truth, right? So needing to see the truth, accepting the truth. And, sometimes acceptance can be one of the hardest bloody things to do, is to accept something. But then once we do accept it, it usually means the blocks fall away and everything starts to move in the direction that it's meant to for us. Okay, we have the moon next. That's Pisces energy. Another major arcana. Things hidden. Things you can't see clearly. You know, because the moon doesn't illuminate as much. Even though we have this full moon, it illuminates for sure. This is going to be the pink moon, right? But at the same time, compared to the sun, it doesn't illuminate near as much. So this card right now is feeling like things that have been hidden, things that have been under wraps, maybe even secrets that have been kept. We have the Five of Wands next. There's the drama, the arguing, the battle. Again, this is your energy, Aries or Leo. See, but look, and then we have the Two of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water, again. At one time, the relationship was good. It felt really, really good. This person might have felt like your other half. They might have felt like, oh, this is my person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't normally go more than 6. We have the Star next, so that does talk about healing. It's Aquarius's energy. Forgiveness, wishing upon a star, wanting things to be different, etc., etc. And then we have your card. So there is Temperance showing up. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Show me more about what this is for Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading. Give me 1 second. Drop the card. Okay. I'm going to have a quick sip of water, Sag. All right. Let's see. All right. What is this about, please? Oh, I didn't even shuffle. The Three of Swords has come out with the Nine of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, that came out fast. We got the Two of Wands where the deck split once again. And the Six of Cups. So this is talking about a long-standing relationship. I'd put it that way. Six of Cups is your past. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But you can see there's a little boy, grows up to be an adult, representing time, right? There's been a lot of time, effort put into whatever this relationship is or was. Okay. Three of Swords. So Swords now is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air energy. It goes on what's in their minds. Okay, well, Three of Swords, Sag, this is a very painful situation to be in, heartbroken. It can speak of betrayal, again, secrets, lies, things hidden. It can just talk about being treated so bad that you do feel like an orphan, as that card showed up. And feeling like your heart has been ripped out of you. I send you so much love, so much love if you're going through this. This is so difficult. It's a very hard place to be. Came out with the Nine of Swords. So this is losing sleep, anxiety, you know, not being able to close your eyes at night, worrying, even during the day being completely stressed out. Anxiety, what's going to happen next? What is the next step to take? You're under a lot of pressure. Just want to see what's under the Six of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, wow. So Five of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your Five of Pentacles is talking about, you know, not enough, lack. This card really depicts it to me because it's like someone being left again, left alone on their own to fend for themselves. They can't really see the key over here to open the door, probably because they're so devastated, especially with these cards out here. So you've gone through it, or you're going through it. Even underneath that is the Four of Wands. So in some ways this is like representing some kind of a celebration. At one time this used to be called the marriage card. So for some of you maybe it is a marriage that you know is no longer good for you, not healthy for you, and knowing that you need to make a different choice, move forward, but it's not going to be easy. Gosh, Sag, this is a hard reading to give right back, but I got to give you what I'm receiving. We even have the Seven of Swords next. You know, and this, again, going back to the air energy, this is someone doing something behind your back, thinking they can get away with it, right? In this case, they're stealing the crows, they're the babies here. Okay, let's continue. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Show me a little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Chariot. With the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom and the Ace of Swords, the Hangman, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I like that. So the two cards that came out, I'm just going to make a little room here. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so again, Earth energy, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe you have that as a placement in your chart. You don't have to. This is finding, how do I want to put this, Spirit? This is like finding other people to help you, right? They're all working on this tapestry. They're working for the same goal. So getting outside help to assist you. Maybe this is friends, maybe this is family that you can open up to, that you can share the situation and they will help you. It's look, it looks like a stoplight, right? You know, yellow, red, green, that's what it looks like to me. It's my intuitive feeling I get from this card. Helping you get to go, helping you get to green. This could be talking about if this is some kind of, we'll see if any King of Swords or Queen of Swords come out, which could represent, you know, legality, like lawyers, attorneys, etc. But this to me feels like getting outside help, that there are people around you that will help you navigate this. And not only help you navigate it, but I think support you. Because we have the Chariot next, and this is Cancer's card. It's a major arcana. This is about, you know, success. This is full steam ahead. Back in the driver's seat. Back in control of these powerful, magnificent horses. Determining which way you want to go. Even though they don't have a saddle or a bridle on, you're in charge. And they're moving at a fast pace. So whenever I see horses in a reading as well, it does, for me, indicate speed. So this is something that could really change quite quickly. There's something about involving, I feel like this is about involving others. Now, not about like having a ton of people in your business or anything like that. But again, it just feels like there's help around you that will help you. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. See, there's still some work to do. Right? There's still some more work. Now, when we look at this, we've got the moon phases up here, right? And we have this full moon. So, you know, maybe this is something that's going to happen. I know it's the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe this is representing the month of August for some, right? Maybe this could be all tied up in August. And I know that's a little ways away, but, you know, the days go by quite fast. It doesn't have to be. It could be like the next full moon. But this is saying there's a little bit more work to put into it. And remember the cards that came at the very beginning, we had by the book, right? By the book. So there's things still needed to be wrapped up before this can be closed completely out. We do have that Ace of Swords, which I do like that being on right underneath the Eight of Pentacles. Because this to me feels like, ooh, big aha moment. It feels like clarity of the mind. It feels like cobwebs get swept away. It feels like you're seeing clear. And you're seeing your objective. And along with the Hangman, right? The Hangman's next. This does feel like everything, your whole perspective changes. From where it has been or where you've had to be or where you've been forced to be. We even have that, the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. And I do love that. I love her energy as well. Doesn't matter if masculine, feminine, we have both. This is a very stable, grounded, enriching energy. Nothing shakes her. Financially, she's well off, right? So stability-wise, there's no worry. And again, very, very grounded. That's where you're headed. Okay, let's see if there's anything else for you. Just going to move this up a little bit more. Still feel like using this deck, I feel. Is there anything else, Spirit, out of my Light Series deck that you have for Sag, for those that this is their reading? Turn the cards that way. Anything else? Yeah, here she comes again. There it is, just another confirmation here. This is where you're headed. You may not feel it right now. You may not believe it right now. But this is where you are headed, which is such a beautiful energy to be in. And I have to say, Justice card is poking out. And on the bottom, we have the 9 of Wands. So, you know, 9 of Wands, again, your energy, right? Aries and Leo, but yeah, your energy. Look, you're exhausted. You're worn out. You've battled. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, meaning you've gone through hell and back. How many times? But you're still standing. And you've not quit. And I'm so proud of you for doing and going through what you've had to, because what is happening next is the 6 of Wands. This is victory, success, again, right? Being acknowledged. This comes after the 5 of Wands, after the battle. Being very appreciated. You got that ring that you're going to be able to put around your neck because you made it. Okay, now. Let's see. Where do I want to go? I'm going to go into my Spirit Animal deck just for a moment. Just want to see if anything else wants to come out. So, you know, what this is going to be different for everyone that is resonating with this reading. But from this side to this side, with this beautiful 3 of Pentacles in the middle, it is your angel's way or Spirit's way of coming through saying, take another step, because this is where you're going. And yes, it's probably going to be scary and probably hard and all of that, but it's going to be worth it. Okay, I feel like let's go. Yeah. Okay. No. We have the 6 of Cups once again showing up. So this does feel like it has been a substantial relationship, substantial job, substantial whatever. It's been quite time, because you can see the roots here on this tree, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio once again. We have the 7 of Wands next. This is about protecting your beautiful flame. Protecting yourself. Not allowing anyone or anything to put that flame out anymore. All done. All done. Sag, we have the 4 of Pentacles next. And again, this deck depicts it very well, because 4 of Pentacles is the Miser card, etc. But in this deck, it is almost like being really stuck, right? It's like being stuck in the gears. Unable to kind of free yourself. But you will. And what did I say about legalities? Again, doesn't mean you're going to have an attorney or a lawyer, but some of you might need that. We have the Father of Swords, King of Swords, right? And so he typically represents advisor, someone that is not emotional, very much analytical, sees everything by facts. Again, you know, attorney, judge, etc., etc. Ha! And then we have the Devil energy. Wow. Oh my God, Capricorn's energy. So this, I feel, would be the other person involved, the other situation involved. Controlling, toxic, could be a narcissist, could be addicted. You get the gist, not healthy. And even underneath that is the 7 of Swords. So this card is showing up in 2 different decks now. Trying to be sneaky, trying to get away with things. But your eyes are wide open now. Yeah, because we have the Page of Pentacles next. So Sag, this does represent, I love it, because you've got the beautiful rainbow up here representing this new path that you're going to embark on. Okay, and Death card is next. So Death, Rebirth, Scorpio's energy. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading. Anything else you would like Sagittarius to know? I'm not going to ask specifics here. I feel just show me, if you can, what you would like Sagittarius to know moving forward. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wow. We have the Star and we have the Queen of Swords. We just had the King of Swords, now we got the Queen of Swords. So Sag, we have the beautiful Star showing up. You're going to heal from this. You're going to heal from this, but you're also going to move on from this. Again, this is not going to have its grip on you for much longer at all. And every part of you is going to heal and you're going to rise up. With that, Mother of Swords, Queen of Swords, you're not taking any bullshit either from past people or future people. You're going to see it as it is. I mean, that's what she does. And you're going to be able to sense bullshit from 5 miles away. And you won't tolerate it. And you will call it out. So I like that. I really do. I think that's really important. So you got 2 queens here as well. And on the bottom we have the beautiful 6 of Swords. So you are moving again away from this. And I felt that very strongly with the Page of Pentacles. But you are moving away from this. You're moving to sweeter times, better relationship, better career. Whatever this happens to be for you, you are moving towards it. And feels like quite quickly because we have the gorgeous Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. So fast moving forward. And then we even have the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, it just keeps going. The Ace of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. Now, come on, that's beautiful. This is beautiful. So it's kind of like, I'll say happily ever after. We all know that that doesn't last forever, but you get what I'm saying. This is stability, joy, happiness, all of that. Stability, if I didn't say that word. So, for those of you that this is your reading, it is a beautiful reading. I know it's probably very painful and difficult with what you're going through. Know your strength and know that you are going to get through this. And I know you already know that. I'm just reminding you if you've forgotten that. There's a lot of love around you and there's a lot of support as well. You have all of us here too, right? Remember to remain a little flexible though, hey? Try and stay as much as you can from getting too rigid and allow the change to come in. Okay, Sag, I feel like that's where they want me to close your reading off. I'm going to close it off with the Treasures from Takashi. We haven't used this for a while. We haven't used many of the decks for a while, so it's really beautiful to get back into it. I hope that this has helped whoever has needed it. Let's see what's on the bottom. Well, we have the Now card. So I'll read it and then we'll see if anything wants to come out. So it says, live now, be now, acknowledge now. Now is the only time you need to consider. Unchain yourself from the past. Unravel yourself from the future. You are here in this now moment. Enjoy it. Is there something to be done? Stop dreaming and do it now. Okay, beautiful. All right, Spirit, the best, the best. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Is there a final message you have? Final message. Thank you so much for guiding me. Thank you, thank you. For Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading. You get 1 card. Okay, I'll go 3 times. Well, oh, okay, I got one. Well, we'll read the one that came out and the one that's on the bottom. We have joy. Okay, Sag, joy. So be joyous that you be. Be happy about how things are in your life. I mean, I get it. It might not be so easy at in this moment, but you're getting there. Take pleasure in the little things and judge nothing to be too insignificant. Know that an attitude of joy can melt away all difficulties. You may be in for some delightful festivities or a joyous surprise. Beautiful. So get prepared for that. Get prepared for this joyous surprise. Okay? And on the bottom we have lights. All right. And it is followed by integrity. I won't read it, but just the word integrity, I feel like that represents, by the book card that showed up. Kind of they keep showing in my mind's eye. Okay, so it says allow more light and love, allow more love and light into everything you do. Remember, you are love and light in action. Fear is heavy and love is light. Don't complain if you are in the darkness, rather stop and turn on the light. You don't need to take life so seriously, so lighten up. I know sometimes these cards are like, oh, it's easier said than done. But the message is what is wanting to come through. Be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can light the way for others with ease and confidence at this time. Okay, so remember that you are light. Shine brightly. Don't let anyone dim you. Don't let this dim you. And again, just remember how bright and strong you are. You're going to get through this, and it's going to be beautiful. I have no doubt. Okay, so Sag, that is your reading. I'm doing it March 31st. Maybe this is for the month of April. I'll leave it to you to put it wherever you would like to. I mean, there is no such thing as time, as what they've always told me. So that is it. Again, my love, thank you so much for being here. I more than love and appreciate you. I hope you know that. Thank you again for all of your love and your support. I'm sending you big, huge hugs. As always, so much kisses. Have a beautiful day, all right? And I hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by and connecting with me. All right, Saggy, until next time, stay well.